Driver.
Mr. Driver?
You talking to me?
Yeah, hey, do you remember a band called Soul on Ice?
Yeah, actually, I know the drummer, Dave Larson.
Yeah, Dave,
They're fan club now, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they actually signed to CBS. They had a top 10 album and singles as well. Well, on Tuesday, you can go and buy their new single called I Feel Love on CD if you want. It's going to be released on CD. And on November the 1st, you can get hold of the new album as well. It's called Respect the Beat.
And to top off the good news, the single and the album will be released in America on the same label as Living Colour and Michael Jackson.
Whoa.
Heady stuff, huh? Mark caught up with hot producer Mark Berry and the fan club at a recent recording session.
Now you're quite a sensation.
The fan club's debut album gave them 3 New Zealand hit singles, big success in Malaysia, and created interest in the band in various other countries. So when it came time to record their second album, the fan club called in ace New York-based dance producer and remix engineer Mark Berry.
The fan club, I was doing the Eurogliders for CBS Australia, and they had asked me to do a 12-inch extended remix of the Sensation single for release in the Australian marketplace. And I did the remix, and I did this really off-the-wall 12-inch that would make it very accessible for all the like hip-hop clubs and the acid house clubs, and they really liked it, so they asked me to produce the next album. They knew about my track record in the Australian marketplace, and they figured it would be really good to get an American involved in the next album, because their goal is obviously to break the American marketplace. I think Age is very strong as a singer. I think Malcolm and Paul write great pop songs, and the combination with the grooves that we all came up with would make it very accessible for the American marketplace.
Working closely with Mark on the production of the album were the fan club's songwriters, Paul Moss and Malcolm Smith.
Yeah, we had 2 weeks pre-production. Basically, Paul and I spent about 3 months writing. We had a specific angle we were writing for along the dance scene. And then Mark turned up, and for a furious 10 days we sort of moulded everything for the album. So yeah, we were really pleased. It was quite a creative process during that pre-production.
Is it a tighter discipline than you used to, working with someone like him?
He works fast, real fast. You got to get things happening real quick. It's good though. It's good.
All the groups that I work with in this marketplace seem to react pretty well to what I know, and to the knowledge that I've gotten over the years, and they accept the fact that the beats and the grooves are basically originated either out of London or New York, and that I'm usually there, and I hang out in the clubs all the time when I'm in New York. I'm very rhythm oriented, and that's been a big part of what we did here. We had to get the rhythms and the beats very accessible to the clubs. In the American marketplace, a lot of the artists that are superstars, Taylor Dane, Debbie Gibson, Madonna, all started out in the clubs. And they all started out as basically just 12-inch deals, 12-inch single deals that blossomed into big records that went really huge in the clubs, crossed over onto the pop charts, and then the record companies just went for it. And once it went top 20, then they went in to do the album, But it all basically started out the same way, and that's what I wanted to do with the fan club, is to get all the songs and all the beats and all the grooves just as best as possible. And then the rest should, follow course, hopefully.
The fan club's achievements in Malaysia have given the band's confidence a boost, and now their new album is likely to bring them further overseas acclaim. But at home in New Zealand, their pursuit of commercial success has copped a lot of flack, something they seem to be very philosophical about.
Oh, that's the music industry. I mean, it's a subject that everyone's got a different opinion on, different tastes. You can't appeal to everyone's taste.
If we go through the the reviews and, like you say, some of the bad mouthing, there's so much contradiction in what they say anyway. So, do we take it seriously or not?
Yeah. At least someone's got something valid to say. Yeah.